Hi, I'm Stacey, and this is my studio, and this is Vlogmas. I forgot to say that, so I'm just recording it. I'm going to pop that in the front, and then you'll get my original, where I don't even tell you who I am. It's going to be one of those Vlogmases. Okay. Good morning. Happy Vlogmas. I thought I'd just quickly jump on. It has just gone, it's not 7:30 yet in the morning. I'm in the studio. I've been in here since 4:30 this morning. Couldn't sleep. Been awake since 3:30. Yeah. So today is the first day of Vlogmas for me in this end of the world. You see, I'm in the future. I'm the future for you. I can tell you what's going to happen. Right, so do you like my glass, my cup, my mug? Oh, it's very dirty from that side. Christopher gave me a bad, dirty cup. That's for Christopher. Your ideas are interesting, but not to me. So I think coffee is definitely required today. Not that I've been drinking coffee of late, but probably for the last 2 mornings. That's the noise we make to stop them from licking themselves. So the girls are down here with me. I'm here. I'm going to do a Vlogmas this year. I have done some research. And when I mean research, I have, what do you call it when you, I have binge watched Ruan's Vlogmas from last year and Rachel's, so the Yorkshire Girl and Stitched Up from last year. I don't have a advent calendar of any kind, even one with chocolate that I could go, ooh, look at chocolate. I don't have that. So I'm going to do something, there's no K in something. I'm going to do something that I hope you like. I'll be going places. I'll be doing stuff. Today I've got to go out and pick up some patterns, and I need to get some stuff, and I'll probably go to Pete's Emporium for that. So I'm going to do that this morning, sooner rather than later. Mr. Christopher has got up kindly and made me a cup of coffee. He was awake when I went upstairs to shower. So, yeah, oh no, I've showered, by the way, just so I don't wake up like this. I wish I did. I wake up like I've been smacked in the back of the head like Albert Einstein with my hair. You probably won't see that ever. Okay, I'm going to go for a sec and continue my day. I've got some stuff to prep for today for you peeps, but happy Vlogmas. Okay, so what I wanted to do today is I wanted to actually make a gift that is, that's like a little semi-sew-along kind of thing I wanted to do with you today. So I'm going to make a wine bottle carrier, because sometimes it's good to take more than just the wine. Let's take it in a bottle. So what I've done is I've got the pattern here. I've actually laid it down already. And the pattern I actually got from, oh, it's not written on here. I'll put up where I got the pattern from. Okay, so this is actually the lining. It's a little Christmassy. Funny that. And I chose this Christmas fabric to be the outside. I kind of liked it because I thought the moose looked drunk. The moose looks, yeah, drunk. So I kind of like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. So this was a fat quarter that which 50 by 50, which I have folded already in the width of the wine bag carrier. Okay, the wine bag carrier is 43.5 centimeters in height, so that's where the pattern faces up if you're doing a pattern, and it's 15.15 centimeters on the fold. Okay, so I'll just hold that up and show you. Okay, so put it on the fold. I'm just going to let Mabel, who's now scratching underneath the door, to go and see the brother and sister upstairs. One sec. Talk amongst yourselves. You two going to go up and say hello? Let's slow down. Knocking my patterns everywhere, guys. Right. So I'm just going to cut this one out, and then what I'm going to do is, because it's just made out of the flimsy cotton, and you can still do it out of that, but it's I would prefer for it to be a bit stiffer. Okay, so I have got, now I like to stiffen a lot of my things with felt. It's cheaper than some of the wadding and things like that. Okay, I will have an area. It's just like a normal felt. It's a acrylic felt. It's not wool felt. I will have, oops, it's catching on me. Remember that game, or those little green pictures used to have, or blue pictures, and houses and trees, and that were all cut out with felt, and you could stick it on and you made a picture? That just threw me back a couple of million years. Right, so I will also cut that out on the fold because I want it to be a bit stiffer than the average bear. Now, I was just, I've got a ladies' toilet. Well, it's only because I'm a female. And I passed some other, could you imagine it done in this naughty little owl fabric? A few are making it. Naughty little owls. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out, and I am going to lay the felt out. Lay the felt out and cut it also on the felt. Okay. All right. Cutting out. Let's go. Okay, so it's all cut out. I've cut out the lining. I have cut out the mousse juice. Yeah. And I've cut out a little bit of felt because I want to thicken it up and make it stand worthy. Okay, so normally it would just be flopsy. Nobody wants things that are flopsy. Okay, so you can do one of two things. You could go and spray it with quilting adhesive, or you can just go around the edges and stay stitch it all. I'm just going to iron the fabric first. I just think it's a bit creased, and I like to iron my fabrics. So I will be back after I've finished ironing it. The other thing you can do also is add interfacing to it if you wanted to just have a soft stiffen. So that makes sense. I'm just going to change my thread. I'm going to go with a white, okay, because my top stitching will look pretty, and white will actually might look pretty in red. Should I do red? The mousse is red. And the thingo is not really white. I'm going to get red. I see red, I see red, I see red. Red is over here, red. Red. Okay, I'm just going to pop on the thread to the machine. And so I'm going out today. I've got to go out and get some other stuff to help with my Vlogmas. I have had, if you have been watching, I have had quite the busy week leading up to Vlogmas. Not doing Vlogmas stuff, but leading up to Vlogmas, I have had my mum move into her house. she's currently, do you guys get that? Do you get the thread just won't leave you alone? It's like attached. She's currently surrounded by boxes. I think she's had a shower in there now because Mr. Christopher, he put a different hot water cylinder on because, I'm just trying to thread it, okay? A new hot water cylinder because the other one ran on gas, and the meter's been cut as like it's been capped, and for you just to have your gas on, it's like, I think it's a $30 fee a month, and the only thing that would be on gas would be the hot water cylinder. So we think it's a bit redonkulous to do that. Yeah, so Mr. Christopher spent yesterday being a plumber, not a removalist. I think we've got to do removalist things tomorrow as well. There we go, that's red. Do you guys have these for your bobbins? They are so good. Dusty. So dusty. So they're all my little bobbins. I got 50 million bobbins. I have like 3 blacks done all at once. It's another one. This is the new one I have. It's hard. So, but look at that. Look how it holds it, displays it. Doesn't sit on the other ones properly. I think I have to get more of those oblong shaped ones. If I was actually a clever girl, I would have a little cover over them. But I guess I'm not that clever. Right, so got my little red now because I want to go red. I think that will look nicer than white against the cream. Just popping my bobbin in. There we go. Needle down, needle up. Don't have to do it, but I like to do it sometimes just to know that it's being picked up. I hate it when I'm sewing and nothing's getting sewn. That reminds me of the song Stay by Lisa Loeb. I keep scratching my neck. Actually, there is something on my neck, so I don't know what it is, but it's itchy-ish. Okay, so at the minute, I drop you down so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to sew on the felt. I'm going to sew on the felt, but I'm not going to sew it in the armholes. Okay, so it's not going to go in these, it's not the armholes, you know that, and the handle things, okay? So I'm not going to sew it in there because one of them you freehand, you fold down and you top stitch around it. So, and having that there will be annoying. So I'll trim that back there, but everywhere else I'm going to sew it into place. Okay, I'll put you down.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Right, first thing we do is with a 1 centimetre seam allowance, as we sew down the sides. So my stitching should be fine here. I'm just going to go get some clips. Okay, so 1 centimetre seam allowance down the sides there. I've got it all written on my little mud map, which is my pattern. So I kind of colour coded it all. So you got the green 1 centimetre seam allowance all the way there. So those are the first ones we're going to do. We're going to top, side and bottom. Okay. So I just line up the tops. That's why I didn't do the stay stitch here, because it's going to be easier for me to do this without having to stress about that. Yoz, just like there. Actually, I will go and get one of my labels. Stand by, cool up. Right, so I'm going to pop this here. and under this one. Line that black line up with there. Clip it back into place. And let's go. 1 centimetre seam allowance. Remove that because it's annoying me. And I'll move my little things to do book because I'm doing it. Okay, so as you know, I'm a firm believer of ironing as I go to make it look smarter, nicer. But before I get up, I'm going to do exactly the same thing with this one, except for I'm not sticking any what's that stuff called? I'm going to use these, any felt in it, okay? Look at me lining it up like that. Right, 1 centimetre again. How much did that move? Yeah. Oh, that's a bit big, that stitch. Across the bottom. And then at the top. Oh. I don't think I lined up that one very good. Thank goodness this is the lining. I think that's why I put it as the lining, because it's stripes. Right, there we go. That's all done. I'm going to go and iron it. I shall be back. So our next step is to actually make the bottom flat. Okay, so the bottle can sit in there nice and flat. So you open it out. And your fingers will let you, okay, and you go up 3 centimetres, 3.5 centimetres, I'm lying to you all, 3.5 centimetres, that's a lot, no, there we go, 3.5, and then up 3.5 on that side as well, which is, I think, 1 3/8 inches. I could be horribly wrong, and then go straight across. And the other side. I'm just lining up the line with, it's a drunk line, this one. So it sort of goes straight across. Okay, and do the same with the other one. This is just a, this pen comes off when it's ironed. It's a heat erasable pen. I like them. And it's pink. Oops, somebody's not happy. Well, I've just seen a dog outside walking past. They always have a chat with that. Right. It's a bit, sorry, but just a teeny bit awkward for me to do it. It's my little, I usually do all this sort of stuff up on the desk. I just want to keep you guys here. Okay. What I did too is when I ironed, I actually cut away at the corners. It makes it way neater. Okay, so just tip for young players there. And come down. Oops, I just bumped you. Did you guys all feel that? Right. So I'm going to sew across from there to there. This is going to make my bottom flat. No pun intended. Right. Get under there. Nice. Lay that one flat. Zip. I like to put the seam on seam, and you know it's going straight across. And so I'm just going to just show you what it looks like at the minute. Oh. See, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that. Okay, this is fun. So I've just sewn it again, but I put a little clip after I put my hand in. Right, I put my hand in. I made sure they were all sitting flat. Put a clip each side. I have recorded that, and I didn't flip the camera around, so you got to look at the ceiling for that whole 2 minutes I was talking to you. So I won't play that. I might put it in fast forward for you guys to have a giggle at me. So I've now sewn that, and it sits nice and flat. Trim it down because you don't want the bulk inside it. And then the next step is, throw the little moose heads away. Next step is this one. Like I said, when you're staring at the ceiling. Oh, snort laugh. Right. Is that because this is single layered, you do not have to put your hand inside this one. Oh, yes. And it's only day one, people. What you got to say about that? Crazy. Crazy. Oh. Okay. And that will have the can't get in there. Right. And you can see that that has gone to a nice little base for the wine bottle. I'm just going to trim that one back as well. I mean, these are really awesome. I want to make one of these for my accountant, but I'm going to actually make it a bit thicker because I want Mr. Christopher to give him a bottle of spirits as a gift, because the amount of work my accountant has done for me, for my mother and my father, because I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, so you put the right sides facing. Okay, so turn the lining in the right way, out inside in the right way. Yep, inside out with the top one. Okay, and line up your seams. The amount of work that he's done for me to help me and Mum out has been absolutely phenomenal. So I would like to gift him something. Plus I know his wife really well too. They're actually the most loveliest couple. If you need an accountant and you're in the Wellington region, actually, I think you could do all over New Zealand. Just the best guy ever. Just the best accountant. Now, this is my second accountant I've had. Just ask him anything. And he's just, yeah, I would highly, highly, highly recommend him. He's from Mays Accounting. His wife's is in marketing, and it's her company's Mays Marketing. Again, awesome company. If you need any marketing done, you can do it online. Please, I got my seams. Yes, I got my seams. So the one I'm going to sew around, the armhole I'm going to sew around is this one that's got the seams attached. Okay, the other armhole I won't sew around because I've got to turn it inside out and in the right way, and then I've got to top stitch it. I'm just going to get rid of that nasty thread because knowing my luck, it'll stick out the other end. I think my other coffee's gone flat. Cold. I think between the two of my coffees, I might have had one full one. I think that's enough caffeine for me for one day. Like I said, though, I've been awake since 3:30 for funsies, and got down here at 4:30 because I felt unprepared. I don't like feeling unprepared. You know how you get that panic, that internal panic. Okay, right, there we go. So I've lined up the top here. And I'm going to sew around this. So I've got my lining, my little, that needle's pin's a bit sharp on me. Bite you. Okay, so this seam allowance is only 1/2 centimetre. Okay, so I'm down to, no, I'm not, that's 1 centimetre, idiot. There we go, that one. So they like to do it as small as possible. Okay, so make sure all your fabric's out. Line it up as you go. Now, I think I've said to you guys before, when I come to a junction, I like to go over the pin so that my junction stays nice and neat. I go nice and slow. What you're going to have a giggle is when you see me trying to turn this all in the right way, because you've got to go inside out to go in the right way to tuck in the right way. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun, people. Always love to have a bit of fun. Okay, we're coming over it. Making sure my layers are lined up nicely, because you can't go too flippant around a half a centimetre seam allowance, can you? There we go. Right, take that nasty thing out because that kept pricking me. Take this nasty thing out because I think that kept pricking me too, and then I'll take that one out because we need that one out. Right, are you ready? Are you ready for it? Right, so I'm going to trim. I'll just get my my zigzag scissors. There's a proper name for them. I'll just cut cut it around inside there. Now I should try and just trim that back up that little bit more. So what we do now is we pull that out the right way. I trimmed that, didn't I? Yes. Okay, and then we turn, pull that out that way, I believe. This way. Then we pull this in the right way. Oh, I don't know why I do it like that. It's like the monkey that put his hand in the salt tree. Couldn't get it back out again. Right, there we go. Oh, it's really warm. Okay, so that then goes in the right way. Oh, I'm so glad you guys can't see my face right now because and then it goes in the right way and there. Yeah, it's facing down. What's up, doll?
Is Chris here?
Nope, he's at work.
Okay. Because I might try to get the ladder out and grab Christmas stuff because I put my tree up.
Ooh, okay, cool. Okay, good luck.
Okay.
You might ask your brother if he can help.
Come here. Hello. Hello. Good girl.
Okay, see, as you see here, I've got it all in the right way, and I'm going to roll that back, okay? So I'm going to top stitch around that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to trim this back roughly that much, which is, I think, about 1/2 centimetre. Try not to. So I'm just rolling that under nicely. Put that in the seam. Get this in the seam. I'm just going to clip it. I'll just clip it. Moose juice. To this point where I'm going to fold. Make sure Mr. Moose is all the way down. I'm just going to stick a pin in here just so that when I pull it, I'm not going to pull it up, you know, higher than I want it to be. And I'm going to fold in Mr. Moose head and the candy things the other side, just about 5 millimeters. Okay, what is that? Like, I do have a conversion chart, but I always have to do the conversions. That's why I actually have a chart, so I know what I'm saying, or I know what I'm converting, sorry. Okay, we're going to start with the center line up the top here first. So fold that in and fold that in 1/2 centimetre. That's not too fiddly. Okay, then you go down the bottom and you do that one. nasty putting a pin right in the moose head. Okay, is it a reindeer? It's not a moose. Is it a moose, a reindeer? Yeah, it is a reindeer. Moose. It looks like a moose. Okay, right. I'm going to click. Sew all the way around here, nice and small, to get this together to make sure that it stays. Okay, so I'm just going to go and put you on the speed train, and we're going to sew nicely around there. I like to start usually just on a seam. We don't have a seam there. I might have to fiddle with that, but see how much that's different. I'll fiddle when I get there. I'll fiddle when I get there. Right, let's start up here. Okay, put her under the machine. Nice small top stitch, large stitch, small seam in it. Nice and steady, wins the race. As I said the other day, nobody knows how fast you go when you're sewing, so don't rush it. Make it look good. Precision over speed. What's the saying? Cut, measure twice, cut once. Same. Okay, so it's all been caught, and I will now do the other side and top stitch the other side. Okay, I am starting on the seam down here, the underarm. Right then, so I have made my little, I don't know, moose reindeer. It has to be a reindeer because it still looks drunk no matter what. Wouldn't it be better if I'd actually singled that and made it, well, that's sort of centered. Maybe the handles are. Okay, so you put your bottle of wine in there, and then off you go. Look at that. I'm pretty happy with that. This is a bottle of red from Coonawarra. Coonawarra. I know how to say that because I'm part Australian. Anyway, so, yep. So imagine that as a nice little gift. Maybe even if you buy, you got some bubbles on sale at your local supermarket or bottle shop. I don't know if everyone sells alcohol in supermarkets anymore or wherever you are. And you have one of these and somebody shows up out of the blue and you're good to go. You just have them sitting there, half a dozen maybe. Isn't that precious? I think it's pretty precious. So I will leave you with that for now. I'm going to head out. I'm going to go and get some patterns that have been printed off on A0. And then I'm going to go and stop off at Pete's Emporium. So that's the first day of Christmas. Vlogmas. Okay. That's the first gift of Vlogmas. I'll be back soon, or actually you guys are going to come for a trip with me in the car, head out to Petone, then to Lower Hutt, which is just down the road from Petone, and do my jobs. Ready for a ride? Let's go.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish
Well, I have just got my look at that, look how many there are. Sewing Revival. I think I've got a lot. Okay, I've got a lot. I've got $90 worth of printouts here. Yeah, that's how much it cost me. So there must be 9 sheets of paper because it's about $9 each. I think a printout of an A0, which I believe could be a high price, but and I just found out, like, I've been coming to these guys now for possibly 3 years, and I just found out that they have a little car park right there, and you saw I did a crazy U-turn to get here, and I found this one here. But anyway, so I'm about to head back now, and I'm going to go down there. Ooh, that looks nasty to do that. I wonder if I can do a U. Nah, I'll go around there and back. I am going to go now to Pete's Emporium, which is in Lower Hutt. This is Petone. It's warm. It's muggy. It's not warm. It's 16 degrees. Anyway, I'm off. Hi. Sorry, take my glasses off. I've just been to Pete's Emporium and No Buttons, and I got some thermo Insul Bright, and I have got some gonk here. That all over my face. I got this stripe. It's a unbrushed knit, and I got some ribbing that matches the unbrushed knit. And I got some C batteries because we have Santa and Mrs. Santa without batteries at home, so I'll get some batteries and some weighty stuff. Y'all, that's what I've got. Oh, look at that furs everywhere. It's even up my nose. Gotta love that. Gotta love. Oh, I'm fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Oh my gosh. I wonder if I can coax Samuel into washing my car. He's washed his. Well, theirs. Let's see how well I can coax him into it. Okay, home again, jiggity jig. Actually, I'm going to stop off at Mum's and drop off friend's birthday present that Mum got me to look after so she didn't lose it through the move. Home again, jiggity jig. Right, so it's very warm in here. I should turn the heater off. So I've been given the Christmas decorations that go on my tree. I was about to say at Christmas time, but when else would I put Christmas decorations on my tree, right? On my Christmas tree, no less. So I am just trying to sort this out, and then we can do the decorations. With my back to you, isn't that just rude? What is it doing? Okay, I'll just shove that down there. It's a fold up Christmas tree. My other Christmas tree was silver. The room is actually silver, pink and white, and well, this tree is different colour. So anyway, it might clash a little bit. So let's build up my tree. These are my ones here. Yes, because it's got pink on them. Right. I'm going to get to it. Well, there's a tree. Have a look at the tree. Look at it. Little angel at the top. Little devil down the bottom. This decoration, I got it the first Christmas. This should be the 4th Christmas, but I got this, must be the 2nd Christmas. And it dropped and it broke. And it's glass and I couldn't get another one. Oh, that's got another cracker. I need to throw it away. I was just so disappointed. Couldn't find another one. It all sold out. I should, because it's got a great big crack there, and all it takes is one willow to do that. She will just break it. Okay, so that is my day for today. I have been out. You've seen what I bought. I showed you in the car. Dropped off the present for Lynn to Mum. That's Mum's present she gave me so she wouldn't lose it. We've made the, you know, a moose is a reindeer. One is from higher north, and the other one's from the Antarctic region. So I've made the moosey deer wine bottle carrier. So I'm quite happy with this. I think I'm quite chuffed. Quite chuffed I am. So I, don't ask me why I do that. So yeah, there you go. That's what we've done. Pretty happy. Okay, so today we made a wine carry bag, and I am going to upload this so I can see if I can get this out. And I don't know what I'm going to use for my thumbnail or my intro. I should know that stuff, shouldn't I? I now need to clean this. Ready for tomorrow. Day 1 down.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We